It does, and we'll get to that. Hey everyone, how's it
Oh
going?
God,
It is I, the real
thanks.
Rashid Chavez, coming at you today with a VeVe OMI life update video with my good friend Tammy Hanna. How you doing?
Hey, very good. How are you doing, hon?
Doing well. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello,
Well, there's
Dashy.
Daphne. Yeah.
Gotta get a better place for Dashy. Before we get started, we have a super chat from Stan saying, with great fanfare, this channel's representative hath been chosen to debate the King VeVe Contrarian in these streets, OG Randy. Will you accept this challenge to defend the honor of VeVe, sponsored / hosted by Kid Arcade?
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he did
Kid
my
Arcade is
tattoo.
cool. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he did my tattoo.
Who is this contrarian though? Who's the?
I don't know.
I mean, it depends on who it is. I don't want to give a microphone to somebody that's like just one, not a good person, and two, spreading lies, which I guess goes in with not a good person.
Yeah, well.
But so if I know who it is, then I could say yay or nay. So let me know, Stan. But yeah, we love Kid Arcade. He's great.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I was supposed to go on his stream too, and we haven't hooked up at all.
So there was before we started, you said that you had somebody message you the comments.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. That's fine. I was just trying to figure out what it meant. It shows my age, okay?
I know. So
fine.
There's they just messaged you exclamation points, like 2 exclamation points.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, because you could be young and just not be online on the internet, that just means general excitement. Like,
well, and that's what I thought. That's what I figured. But I mean, again, shows my age. I have to look up emojis to figure out what they are when people send them to me because I don't know what certain emojis are.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
There was an episode of The Simpsons. It was like years ago where Homer and his brother, it's like a flashback. Homer and his brother like rocking out. And then Homer's dad is like, I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. And now I'm with what it isn't. And what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you. Do you relate to that at all?
All these, you always bring up these freaking scenarios. I'm like, well, sometimes, I mean, it's the way life is. Goofball. Crazy man.
I was watching an episode of Modern Family recently, and have you ever seen that show?
I have maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I don't watch. I've never really been into TV, so.
It's so good. Anyway, there's this one couple on there, Mitch and Cam, and they're like, when they start, I think they're in like their 30s, but as the seasons go on, they're like in their 40s, and then they go out to a bar and they realize that, and they happen to be gay. And I guess normally for them, like girls go crazy for like gay guys, like, oh, dance with us. And they're like, oh, those group of girls are probably going to ask us to dance with us or dance with them. But then they don't. They skip over them to tag on like the 2 younger gay guys in the bar that are like in their 20s and like, oh, yeah, I didn't want to dance with them either. Like, but they were hurt because it was. I've seen that for me in whenever like young people will be like, oh, you're old, like,
shut up.
Or I'll be doing like legitimately like the TikTok dance. So you saw Deadpool.
Right. Yeah, we went and saw Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, we all saw it. So
yeah, we all saw
the dance, like the old school dance that came out when we were younger, like the NSYNC, the Bye 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 dance. So
yeah,
like I can do it, and I used to dance, and that and this one other one. Remember the one that happened on TikTok? The
no, I don't watch TikTok. I told you that.
Oh, dance with anyway, the Wednesday dance. I used to be able to do it, and one time this girl who was young, she's like, "Ew, you can't do that. Like you're old." I was like, "What the fudge?"
Oh, look at my collectibles! I love him.
Ernie Mal says, "My money on Chavez versus all the fudders and negativity because he has more due diligence and info. I call first round knockout. Oh,
oh yeah, no, yeah, you know everything. That's the thing. That's what people don't understand. You just, I mean, even stuff not crypto related, you know. So it's crazy.
Sometime. My collector says, "Hey Tammy, great to see you too."
I know, I love him.
So, have you been on Telegram in a little bit? Tammy's the first like.
I'm like, I know, I'm never first like ever, but I knew I was coming on, so I had to go do that.
Yeah.
I was on Telegram. I saw a message that you post. That's the reason why I messaged you. So.
Okay. So you haven't been on Telegram since then.
No.
Okay. So there's been Wes's Telegram message is not showing. So there's been like a prank going around all day, where people would show. I'll show you the message. I'll see where it is if I can find it. And it's been happening in a bunch of my groups. So I'll just post this one, Crypto Cosmo, saying like, you can't see this message because Telegram is banned in your region.
Oh.
So when they went and it's been going around like in each Telegram group, and people are freaking out like, what the heck happened? So I decided to take it a step further in my group, and I don't know which states this is banned in, but I decided to go and look up Pornhub to see if it was banned in
Oh my
Ohio.
God.
And it is. So I posted that, or I was going to post that in the chat, and I was like, okay, wait, I could do something even better. So I not only posted that, but I posted like in the search bar, Shrek Hentai. And we don't know what. So I posted like in the group.
What
Shrek
Telegram
Hentai.
group did you post this in?
It wasn't in the gold logo group because I feel like Sanjay would kick me out if I
was
posted.
gonna say Sanjay might not like that much.
So I
Those
posted
are all
that.
Those are all the groups I'm in. Are only the golden logo groups and the secret rare Ecomi group. Those are the only ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I posted that, and then everyone kind of laughed, and then so everyone in that group figured it out. They're like, "Oh, okay, it's a joke." And I don't know if you know, but Dr. Prophet is currently at Burning Man, and he is. Do you know what Burning Man is?
No.
Okay, it's an event where people go to like the desert, right? So
is it like Iron Man? Is it like the Iron Man competition stuff?
No.
No? Okay, keep going. Sorry.
You're good. They go to the desert where there's like nothing there, and like thousands of people go to this one location, and they build a city, and it's there for like 2 weeks, and usually everyone's on like some type of substance or whatever. So Dr. Prophet goes and he posts in the gold logo group just that message, like, you can't see that. I won't show it because the group is private, right. I think, but it says you can't see this message because Telegram is banned in your region, and everyone is like losing their shit. Like, what? I can't see it. Like even Wes is like, Telegram's not showing messages.
I saw that. That's
so
funny.
Everyone like lost their minds, and then Prophet decided to comment like, we got you guys. This is fun.
It's nice that Prophet has a sense of humor.
Yeah, I love him. He's great. Bill Gardner, you weren't first like you failed this city because Tammy was.
Usually it's Bill.
Yeah, it is usually Bill. Bill, I love you so. Have I ever told you the story about, I forget his name? There's like an old retired Army sergeant. He would be at on McGuire Air Force Base. We had karaoke Wednesdays in this place called Pudgy's, and people would go out, like, we'd get drunk, we'd go out, we'd sing, whatever. My favorite memory is when half the U.S. Air Force sang "Call Me Maybe." That was pretty great. But this guy, his name was Bill. He always used to sing that really old song, like "Run Around Sue." Hey,
oh yeah.
Yeah. So he used to sing that, and he sang it every week. He would get absolutely loaded, try to flirt with anyone with a pair of legs. It was great, and he was just he was just a fun old dude. I feel like people take themselves so less seriously when they get out and they retire. So on like my last day there, at like my going away party, and he's there, and I was like, okay, Bill, this one's for you. And I sing the Wedding Bell Blues. I was like, Bill, I love you so.
Oh, look at, there we go.
Oh, there you go. You can see it. What do you like to belt out at karaoke?
Do what?
What do you like to belt out at karaoke?
Oh, I don't karaoke.
Why not?
Oh no, we did it once, and with remember when you in Arizona with we did that group thing, and it was the most. I don't do it. I had to have like multiple alcoholic beverages to be able to even go up there. And Fam Bam's no, not me. No.
I still remember that gay guy singing a song about being trans, and I was like,
no, he did really good.
He did really well.
He did great on that.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I think Fam Bam made us sing a song that none of us knew.
For 5 minutes. It was from when my Collectibles got the What a Man, remember? Yeah. Come on now. Yeah, see, no, that's why I don't sing. Shower sing, that's it.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I forgot. Didn't you try to sing a song, though? I think you and Rachel did one.
We did. No, I went up there for that one song, and that was it. Now, Crypto Rain has some moves.
Yeah, he's badass.
He can sing. And his wife, absolutely amazing. She can sing. Me, not so much.
Rain's coming for a visit soon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he'll go
to
New Year's. Yeah, sometime next week.
Oh, nice.
We'll bro out. Maybe do some karaoke. I don't know. We'll see. I actually don't know any karaoke bars around here. I'll let everyone know.
You know what the great thing is? You got Google.
Yeah. That's true. Anyway, my Collectible says, "Hey Tammy, great to see you too." Oh, love you too. He just said great to see you, and you just assumed he meant it with love.
I love to see you. I know, I love him though. I don't care. He might not love me.
I love him too. I'm joking. I'm trolling.
He might not love me, but I love him. He gives great hugs. I love it.
A lot of times I don't like to repeat the same things. So the last stream we did together, it was a couple weeks ago, I think. What's today? Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday? Not yesterday, but the Monday before. Oh, okay. So it was a week ago. I went back to watch. I'm like, okay, let's make sure I don't bring up the same stuff.
Oh, I don't watch them.
And then I normally don't either, but we had just streamed. So I was like, okay, let's make sure. And then the whole Pluto thing came up. And then the Planet Vampires is a
planet. Yeah. The whole planet thing.
That I love laughing. I love that stuff.
No, it was fun.
What have you been up to since then in the last 8 days?
Oh, not much. Moving. We're moving about 20 minutes from where I'm at, so not too far. So that's basically it. Working on paperwork for Borgata. I'm going to Borgata, so I have to get my background check done. Looking for other jobs for October, November timeframe. Just everyday shit stuff.
So Borgata in Vegas, right?
No, Borgata is in AC, Atlantic City.
Oh, when are you doing that?
I leave on the 2nd of September. Monday. Okay. I leave Monday. Yeah.
Oh, that's soon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first time in AC.
Wait, weren't you going to Aruba though?
I leave for Aruba on the 24th.
Of September?
Yes.
For
2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, and then, but then you're supposed to have Comic-Con, but if you get a job, you won't go to Comic-Con.
If I can pick up a job, I won't go. And it depends on financially. I've been traveling a lot, and depends on where we all can get a place to,
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I'm seeing all these things in Telegram where all these people, they got their reservations already. I haven't even started looking.
Same.
Well, I know, because the person who usually looks for me hasn't started yet.
Who usually looks for you? Tammy?
You Dorcas. You found the one. No, you found one for New York last. Fam Bam found the one that we all stayed in, and then there was another one that we stayed in, and you found that one.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I found it the day of. I was like, oh yeah, let's.
The day of. I was not too thrilled about that. But I was talking with Fam Bam yesterday to find out if she started looking at, and we're still discussing things.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she might not come either. She might be.
Do what?
You said you were discussing things, so she might not come
Well,
either?
we're just discussing financial. I mean, like looking and where to go, and
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, our wallets be hurting. I just moved, so that took a little thing. Dashy had to get Dashy's on.
I mean, I can always fiddle money around. I can always make it work. Fam Bam just got our NYCC tickets in the mail yesterday.
Nice.
So, if for some reason I can't go, I've got somebody already willing to take them off my hands for me, which was nice. But I'm really hoping I make it because it's fun.
What days are you going to the con?
Friday, Saturday.
I might have an excuse to actually cosplay this year because I'm pretty heavy at around. I was at 210, but I know I started running like since I moved here, and I started to lose a little weight, which I wanted to, but I wanted to lose like in the tummy area, but I've started losing in like the arm area. I was like, oh man, I knew this was gonna happen. But if I can, I'd like to do Bane. I'd like to go and be like just a beast. Bane from like the comics, not from the Batman movie. That was awful. Would you cosplay?
Maybe.
What would you do?
I don't know. We talked about it a little bit last year. We talked about like Wonder Woman, that kind of thing, but I just don't want, I mean, it would be definitely a Marvel character, I think.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel, maybe.
Okay, yeah, the blonde. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, maybe. So.
When I did Marvel, I used to do Deadpool or Spider-Man, but fitting in those tights now would be a little
right,
hard.
And that's the whole point, is getting into tights. I'm just not sure about that.
Yeah, you'll see when I'm there. Hopefully, I can keep up this working out for the next 2 months. Yeah, a month and a half. Yeah, I think I can do that. I should be fine. Abe is saying turn the conversation here to poker. Can you tell us about some of the biggest hands you've played?
Biggest hands. I mean, I would probably say the biggest hand that I played recently was when I was at the WSOP this year. I played, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before. I played the hand with Barry Greenstein, and he, I mean, I got him off his hand. I mean, he had a better hand. I outdrew him. I would have still won, but to be able to play with I mean, I've dealt to a lot of pros, but to play with them is totally different. So that was a big deal for me. Now a fun hand I played was back 2019. I was at the WSOP, and I was playing, I think it was the $1,500 bounty. So every bounty you got was a purple chip, which is 500.
Nice.
And yeah, and so I was in a hand, and this kid sucked out on me, whatever. The very next hand, I had 7 deuce of spades, and I was a little bit tilty from the last hand, so I raised with it. Same kid called, and the flop came out with 2 spades. And if I'm gonna play the donkey hand, and I'm flopping that, what else do I want? So I bet out. He pushed all in, and I called him. And the crazy thing is that in that hand, he had ace jack off. He had no pair, no straight draw, nothing. I had 2 live cards plus the flush draw, and I hit the flush and knocked him out for $500.
Nice.
So yeah. So I like bounty tournaments. I like to knock people out. Yeah. Now I can tell you the grossest hand I dealt.
Okay.
Now this one's pretty sick. So, the person in seat 3 raises, person in seat 4 re-raises. Or I think, okay, seat 3 raises, seat 4 pushes all in. Everybody else folds. Seat 3 snap calls. Huh? Okay, this is pre-flop, all pre-flop. Okay. So it's aces versus kings. So seat 3 has aces and seat 3 has kings. I flip over the flop, and there's an ace in the rim in the window. So now there's a set of aces.
Yeah.
The turn came a king, river a king.
No
so
way.
Yeah. So, and somebody looked it up. It's like 1,098 to 1 chance of that happening, or 1,095, something like that.
Yeah.
Of that ever happening. And the crazy thing is that the kid, anybody that's under 40 is a kid to me, just so you all know. Just so if I call you a kid, it's because I'm old. So he was probably between 29 and 32, this person who had the aces. I'm dealing at the Nugget. Same person ends up on my table, and he says, I remember you. You're the one that dealt me. And once he said the hand, the aces were, I knew what he was talking about. But I see so many people, it's hard to, I deal so many hands, see so many people, it's hard to remember everybody.
There was the most controversial hand I had. I was in Parks Casino in Philadelphia, and
in Philly.
I forget what the blinds were, 1-3, something like that. And are
you playing cash or tournament?
Cash.
And so probably 1-2 or 1-3, yeah.
Yeah, one of those. And I'm big blind, and I have like 7-4 offsuit, but nobody. Yeah, but nobody raises. So I was like, oh, I get it.
Right.
And
happens all the time.
The flop comes 7-7-4, and I'm like, So
I love it.
Check. So I check, and there's one guy. He bets like $15. I don't know if he was trying to just take the pot or whatever. A couple people fold, a couple people call, and then I was like, well, if I re-raise, they're gonna know something's up. Maybe I have like A7 or King 7, something like that. But so I call. And then I forget what comes out. It is a face card. Jack, King, whatever it is.
Right, whatever it was, yeah.
Guy bets like 50. I was like, okay, well, like we know what you have. But like I guess nobody knew that like I played or whatever. So I guess they just thought I was stupid for like calling. Like, oh, is he chasing something? I think there was like a flush draw out there. And I guess maybe a straight draw too, if you had like 5-6 or whatever. And then the river comes, and this guy bets whatever he bets, and it pretty much pushes.
And you go all in, right?
Yeah, so I went all in.
Right.
And the two guys call, and this one guy that was, and he like paired his jack or whatever. He had like ace jack,
right?
And
ace jack, king jack, something like that.
Yeah, so he had top pair, and then he had two pair, with the ace kicker. So he gets really, really irate with me. He's bald. He's got a mustache and glasses, and he's just like, "Why the fuck were you even in that hand?" I was like, "I was big blind, and I'm waiting for him to like swing. It's like I will fucking murder this guy." And I was like, I was big blind. Like, what do you want me to do? And he's just like, and he leaves, and that was probably the greatest poker experience ever.
I remember I was playing at the Bellagio years ago, and it was really late at night. We're playing shorthanded, and there's two players on one end of the table, and then like 3 or 4 of us on the other end. And the two players, they were fish, they were donating money. And so you wanted in a hand. And so whenever they were in a hand, there was this one guy that would just barrel really hard. And so finally I get ace king suited when he did it. So I went over the top of him because I was sick of it. And he pushes me all in. I snap call, and we both have ace king, but I got the flush.
Oh,
so
nice.
I got my hand. I ended up getting a flush with my hand, but it could have worked the other way. It totally could have worked where he got it. And so, yeah, no, I mean, poker, it's a love-hate relationship.
I feel you. I understand 100%. So I found it's not old. It was 2019. Yeah, it's a bit old. So I got let me zoom in there. On my last Bane,
I think I've seen this.
I got pretty big. I got pretty big. I don't. Even though I'm heavier now, I'm a little more chunk than I am muscle. So
So are you going to start working out so you can cosplay? Is that what you're going to do?
Well, I've been working out. It's just that I've also been eating a lot. But now I've been really good. It's been nothing but like meat and fish and veggies, and so I'm doing really good. Hopefully, I haven't been drinking, so I'm.
No alcohol?
Not since What's today's date?
I was gonna say, and you're with Ernie?
Well, Ernie's in Mexico right now. Ernie's he's in a faraway land with someone. Anyway, I haven't drank since it's been like a week and a half. I think it was the 17th. Yeah, so it's been 10 days. So I'm feeling good. I really want to drink.
I can't say that.
Can't say what?
That I haven't drank since the 17th. I had some seltzer high noons last night.
Nice. Trump interview by Dr. Phil's insightful. It was released 15 minutes ago. Nice. What do you make of current events? Is it all stuff that's like, it's silly, whoever gets elected, my life's not going to change? Or do you
Oh no, I think our lives are going to change.
So you love the drama? You love the like?
No, I don't like drama. I hate drama. Oh. I don't want drama in my life. I don't want it around me. I people that have drama, I steer clear from. There's a reason why I moved from Washington to Arizona. I'm tired of it. But I think, in my personal opinion, I think we're screwed either way. It doesn't matter. Not saying that I don't like Trump or I don't like Harris or whatever. I'm just saying, I think the Democratic Party could have picked a better candidate.
Well, they kind of were boxed in, because if they were to pick another candidate,
right, they can't. Once Biden, I mean, it's kind of what they were going to get, but
yeah, they would have to give back that campaign money, in donations. So
that's why they didn't have to give it back, since it was her. Oh, that makes sense. So
and that was like 9 figures worth, or like 10 figures worth. It was a lot of money worth that they.
Well, and one of my roommates, he watches it all day, and I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. If I want to know anything, I just text Randy, say, "Hey, what's going on?" Because he knows everything. But no,
making me blush.
I mean, I'm from a prominently blue state, so a lot of people that I know that is voting for Trump don't even feel like it matters. No. I mean, because our state's a blue state.
Yeah.
So
well, now you're in a swing state.
But I vote in Washington.
Oh, I didn't know you could still do that. Oh yeah, I guess
you
could do that in the
military. I have dual residence.
Nice.
Arizona is considered a snowbird state, so I can have 2 residents. I can have one here and one there, and so all of my stuff goes to Washington. And that's all because of financial. I mean, here there's I lost $40 on roulette 4 days ago, and I told you never. If you think I ever would tell anybody to play roulette, you are smoking something. You got to tell me what you're on, because I never. Roulette's the worst odds, one of the worst odds in the house for the player.
Yeah, I think letter ride might only be worse.
Letter rides. That's horrible. Yeah. The dogs. Can you hear the dog?
I can. Puppies.
It's the neighbor's dog. But yeah, so like for me, like tabs, insurance, all that kind of stuff is cheaper in Washington. So I keep all my car and everything in Washington.
Oh, that makes sense. That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And when I apply for jobs, I give them my Washington address, because there's an Arizona state tax. And if I use my Washington address, I don't have to pay state tax.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
It's all about bottom line.
Yeah, of course. Good stuff. Good times. So moving on to, I guess this has gotten political in the last, maybe last half a decade. Christmas. I'm not a fan. I told Special Some Pony that I would talk about Christmas here. I saw a TikTok maybe like 20 minutes before we started, and it was just like, oh, this was Christmas in like the 2010s, and it was definitely Christmas in like the 90s, because a lot of photos. Anyway, it was, one of the pictures showed just like a packed Target, like everyone was in there, and I was like, oh, that looks awful. And then it just showed like just snow. I was like, oh, I hate the snow. And then it just showed like the cold, and then it showed like people outside. I was like, this looks awful. And then it showed like something that was supposed to be sweet, which was like, everyone in like Christmas sweaters, like having eggnog or whatever. And I was just like, I don't know. And then they showed that what's that little claymation movie with Rudolph, and it was made like 50 years ago.
Oh yeah. I know. I can't remember the name, but I remember. Yeah.
I just distinctly remember a lot of my childhood having to watch that movie, and I freaking hated that movie. And then also having to dress up for the holidays when nobody else dressed up. I was like, this is, I just hated all of it. And then you have the gift giving, where I feel like nowadays it's a lot easier, because nowadays it's like, I surround myself with people that they don't care what they get. If you love people, you love each other, that's great. But I feel like back in the day, my experience was like, oh, you got that for me, and it's like, fuck you. Like I spent money on this. I didn't want to get this fucking gift in the first place, and now you're complaining when I give you the gift. So obviously now it's a little easier. But how do you feel about holidays and gift giving and Christmas?
So I'm a firm believer that I'm only going to give something to somebody that I want them to have. So like if I'm shopping and I'm like, oh, so and so would like that, I'd pick it up. Like my Bitcoin friend, her and I have been friends for 20 years, 25 years, and we don't buy each other gifts. However, she was going through a phase where she can do a Rubik's Cube. So like when I'm out and about, if I find a unique Rubik's Cube or something, I might pick that up for her. Or I remember one time I made her this, we went to this, it's called Silverwood in Idaho. It's a water theme park, and we took our grandkids, and there was this really cute picture, and I had it put on this slate, and I gave her that. I think those are, in 25 years, I think those are the only 2 gifts I've ever given her. We don't do gifts. I don't believe that you need to buy somebody gifts. My kids don't get gifts. I don't buy them gifts. They're grown-ass adults. They don't need gifts.
Yeah.
Now my grandbabies, they get gifts.
Gift-mageddon.
They get, I remember last year, my daughter, she sends me just a whole bunch of stuff off like Temu or Shein or what Temu is?
Yeah, it's like discount Amazon.
Yeah, it's just like
send you the wrong
buying
thing.
Stuff from China, Taiwan, wherever. So she sends me a whole list of everything, and the total of it for all 3 of my grandkids was like $110. So I bought every single thing. I just bought everything. So no, I am not. I think a lot of holidays are over publicized, commercialized. I don't like, if I'm dating somebody, you don't need to be buying me flowers on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
you just
that's
don't.
when you're like supposed to.
No, because guess what? They mark them up like 100% more. They mark them up so much. I mean, give me a card, or take me to dinner, do something. I mean, sit at home and watch a movie. I don't care. But like Valentine's Day, over publicized. I mean, no, commercial. It's all about the retailers making money. So I don't know. I like it when somebody just out of the blue. I mean, I was with somebody that literally worked down the road from me, and I would come off of work and there would be something under my windshield wiper in my car, on my car.
Oh, that's so cute.
A note or a card or a rose or something like that. That's what I want throughout the year. It doesn't have to be on a holiday. So yeah.
So Booth says he ships us. Randy and Tammy ship, just saying. And then Stan says, no gift, you're an amazing lady. Heck yeah, where do I sign up? So Booth, it sounds like Stan is going to be the one that you should ship with the Tammy.
Oh, hi Stan.
Do you know what shipping is?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So shipping is when you have like a headcanon where, all right, so let's say Deadpool and Wolverine is like the perfect. Okay. So a headcanon is like something that is canon in your head. So example, when Disney took over Star Wars,
right?
The only things that were canon, like that were real to the Star Wars lore, was the movies and then the TV shows. All of the books and all the video games, they were not canon anymore. So they didn't exist inside the world of Star Wars. So you couldn't use them as references. Now they're kind of fixing that and they're doing other stuff. But anyway, a headcanon is something that is not specifically canon to the lore of what you're talking about, but it is in your head. So when people ship, like with Deadpool and Wolverine, people ship those two all the time, even though, well, Deadpool's pansexual, and then Wolverine's just straight. He likes to bang the women. Anyway, people ship them, and when certain people ship certain couples, when the writers decide, like, okay, let's put these two in a relationship, your ship is known as sailing. Like, my ship is sailing. So that's what. That's
so he's saying you and I need to be shipped. That's what that's what that means.
He wants. Yes, he ships us. So we.
Oh, okay.
So you are not the. So I want to tell you. So you are not the only person that has been shipped with me. It was Wendy for a while. I think there was me and Sparky for a bit. There was me and Brittany.
Yeah.
Like most of like the Randy's Angels have been.
Yeah.
Bam Bam, Eva, like pretty much a lot of the girls in the community have been shipped with me. And I guess you are the most recent one. How do you feel about that? And what do you say to Stan?
Well, you're my friend, so I don't mind. I mean, if it's some stranger, I might be a little bit aloof to it, but no, I mean, yeah, sure. We can hang out.
What a great word.
And aloof, again, my age. Sorry, I'm getting closer and closer to my birthday, so it's coming up a lot lately.
It's in like March?
February.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using aloof in conversation now.
Aloof, yeah.
Oh, is that a Stanley Cup?
It's a Yeti. You gotta have a Yeti in Arizona.
Oh, true, because it gets hot as balls over there.
It's 105 degrees right now outside.
How are you sitting outside? I'm so sorry.
I'm in the shade. It's not even that bad, but it's really not bad where I'm at because I've got the shade. But everybody in my house, trying to talk crypto and talk when I do streams, they really don't want to hear it. So I have to find my own little space, which is nice because when I go, I have to get a new pair of earbuds. But when I move to my new place, I'll have a quiet area, so it'll be good.
That's fair. Oh, damn, 95 over there in Cleveland.
95, nice.
Woo. Yeah, it was hot.
Is it humid though, Bill? Is there humidity?
I feel like humidity is not really a thing in Ohio. We're not.
No, I think it is.
In New York, it was humid AF, but in Ohio, there's no like.
Well, there's
a Great Lake near Ohio.
Yes, see, he said yes, it is 100% humid. I remember going to Cincinnati. I had a friend that was living there. I went to Chicago. I went to all these states, and it was humid in July. It was like you walk outside, you wanted to take a shower.
Okay, in like northern Ohio, there's like humidity because there's like a Great Lake near there.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, I mean that's why New York was so humid because we're surrounded by ocean.
It felt like Puerto Rico today. I haven't been there yet, Bill. We should make a trip. That would be fun.
I'll be there in November.
Is that when you're moving?
Should be, yeah. Unless something crazy happens. Well, maybe I might delay it. I have to see. They
have zip lining there. I want to do.
You and your zip lining, freaking daredevil.
I know.
That's who you should be.
Okay, so no, and I still haven't done it in Vegas yet. I've been trying. Every time I go, I try to get somebody to go with me, and nobody will go.
Because it's a death sentence.
Well, then I guess my kids would be rich if I'm going to die on a zip line.
If you, by all means, leave all your worldly, earthly possessions to them. But if you want to leave your OMI to moi,
those are going to the no. OMI's going to the grandbaby, sweet pea.
Well, they don't. I feel like I don't know what they're like, but maybe when they're 16, like, well, I can get.
Could you imagine how much it would be? They're 9 and 10 years old right now. If I died,
God.
They wouldn't get it until they're, I would say like 25 probably.
25? Oh my. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's right.
I'm not giving anything worth that much value. What I believe that value is going to be when they're 18 years old.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, people are stupid at 18, especially guys. But you have granddaughters, so they're probably gonna be smarter than guys. Guys are just.
I just had my first grandson in April.
Oh,
I have 4 grandbabies. I have 4 now. Yeah.
First grandson. Nice.
See, look. Okay, Jeremy, when do you want to go?
Have at it.
Because I need a partner. I don't want to do it by myself. But the one in Puerto Rico is supposed to be really cool because it's through the trees.
So a monkey can come up and just bite you in the neck?
No monkey's gonna bite you in the neck. You think of the worst possible scenario.
That's my job. I have to keep myself alive.
I would do it in Aruba if they had it, but they don't have that in Aruba.
Damn.
We were just looking up today. Huh?
Be the change you want to see in the world. Make a zip line in Aruba. He's in Colorado.
I saw that. Well, I'm in Arizona.
Right.
Yeah. So for now, anyway.
Yeah.
Look at that. I got lots of people. Okay, so somebody plan it and I'll go.
She'll go. Do they have it in New York? I don't think they have it in New York. No. I know they have it in Miami. They have it in
what, ziplining in Miami?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I saw
okay, hold on, I'm gonna look real quick.
Strapped like a GoPro to his
lining in Miami. I just haven't heard of it, and I go to Florida a few times a year.
Yeah, I saw some guy strap a GoPro to his helmet while he was doing it.
Oh, yeah, there might be. I don't know. But no, the one in Puerto Rico is supposed to be pretty cool. So I would do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Going back to the, what's that called? Christmas for a second. I had one final thought.
Okay.
I've seen multiple people post on like Facebook, so like they're older, that some go into debt, but some just like wipe out their savings. They're like, it's done. I have no more money left, but it's done. I finally did the Christmas shopping. I was like, and some people are just like, I'm going to be paying off these credit card bills until next Christmas. And I was like, why would you do that to yourself?
No, people spend too much money.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is what I normally do for my granddaughters. Like last year, all their Christmas stuff cost me like $120 for 3 granddaughters. Way cheap. And my daughter picked it all out. Right now, to be fair, my granddaughters are spoiled because their birthdays are right around Christmas time. So I buy them something expensive for their birthdays, but not for Christmas.
Okay.
And I do that because my dad was born on Christmas Eve. And every year he used to tell us he didn't want 1 big gift or 2 small gifts. He wants 2 big gifts because it's not his fault he was born on Christmas Eve. and so my granddaughters are born on the 22nd and the 27th of December, which is right at Christmas time. So they have very expensive taste in earrings. That's just what I'll say. They got, yeah. I mean, they had diamond earrings when they were like 5 and 6 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, they're pretty spoiled. Now they don't have them with them. I have them with me. So like when I just flew home a month ago, I'm on the phone with them asking them which earrings they want to swap them out because they're not allowed to take them out because they'll lose them. So I brought the 2 pairs that they wanted, swapped them out, and then brought the other ones back home.
Nice.
So hopefully by the time they're 16, they're responsible enough I can just leave them with them.
Yeah. I had a family member like that. I was born because my birthday is December 15th. So whenever they were like, oh, here's your birthday and Christmas gift. And I felt like I got, and I get it, first world problems. But then the one Anne is just like, here's for your birthday, here's for Christmas. It's like, love you. It's great. Stan said VeVe getaway. I mean, we're going to have, I guess we're talking about parties. That's in the freaking title. Oh, no, it's not in the title.
No.
I put it in the title on like, I think X or Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
VeVe getaway. So we briefly talked about New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
One of the parties is going to be on Thursday. One's going to be on Friday. Obviously, one's going to be Mr. MC1's. One's going to be the VeVe party.
Yep.
I don't know which one or which location it's going to be at, but apparently it's going to be bigger than last year.
Which one? The one for the VeVe party or the Sanjay's party?
The VeVe party.
So
and last year was pretty freaking huge.
That's what I need to work on and figuring out because I'm thinking of just coming up like flying in Thursday, getting there and going straight to the party and then staying Friday night and flying back on Saturday. Just for cost reasons, financial reasons, unless we find a group Airbnb like we did in San Diego, even though somebody got the short end of the stick on that. I was going to say it wasn't me because it was me. But if we plan it a little bit better, then maybe I could stay a couple extra days because
I'll gather money up front this time and then I'll.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. But just because it's not always smart to fly out on a Saturday, it might be better to stay. It just depends on flights and stuff. So, but no, last year's party was amazing. Yeah. I mean,
originally I was just going to stay with Yostef for a couple days, that Thursday, Friday, but then everyone's like, yo, I'll go to New York, because New York is like kind of the bigger party. It's easier for Europeans to get here. So it's like, all right, I mean,
I want to see Vibes Man.
Yeah. Love him.
I want to see everybody.
He's so cool. I miss that guy. I miss that dude.
I know. No, it's hard. It's hard for them, the people from the UK, Europe, anywhere, just to get to the West Coast. It seems like it's easier for them to make it to the East Coast. A lot easier.
Yeah. Oh, Tammy, when was the last time you were tackled? Like someone runs and they grab you and they, tackle you to the ground.
Oh, so you mean outside? Like a football thing?
Yeah.
Sorry, my mind went somewhere else. You didn't say how. Sorry.
All right, fair point. But yeah, I meant like, because I just want to like take Vibes Man and just want to tackle him outside, not in the bedroom. Apparently that's what we're discussing.
But. No, we don't need to discuss that. I don't. God, maybe middle school, high school. I mean, maybe no. I think we used to do these big parties, 4th of July parties, and we played football and volleyball probably 10, 15 years ago. No, probably 15, 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that was the last time you got tackled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like playing football type thing, yes.
Yeah, because I feel like, well, I mean, just out of excitement, like I feel like over the years, in a non-football way, but also non-bedroom way.
Well, like when somebody runs up and gives me a hug and I fall over, is that like that kind of thing? Oh, that happened in San Diego.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's what I want to do to Vibes Man. I want to actually tackle him. I want to actually I don't want to hurt him, but I want him. I was
gonna say, don't hurt him. He makes amazing videos. We got to keep him around.
This is why like getting older sometimes sucks, because you have to know like who you're tackling, because someone, oh, my back, oh, my hip, or sometimes
my body.
I do say
I'm just saying.
My body.
I mean, well, I have a it's yeah.
So
I'm trying to picture you tackling him when we were at Central Park.
We didn't. We like.
No, you didn't, but it would be funny to watch.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Just
get it on video and then him put it in the video.
Just get him from behind.
Like me video. Yeah.
No, not take him from behind. You guys are crazy. So there's somebody who's messaged me and they said, why is crypto getting hit so hard today? And it shouldn't, because the total stablecoin market cap, excluding algorithmic stables, is now at the highest point ever, surpassing its previous high from early 2022. So new money is entering. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed. Fudge. No. Okay, here we go. I have to copy this.
Well, we're down 2.6%.
Yeah.
Let's look at Bitcoin. Hold on. Oh, no, Bitcoin. Okay, so before I got online with you, Bitcoin was at 62K. It's down 6.1%. It's down to 59.2.
Yeah. So I go and I look, and spot Bitcoin ETF saw its 8th day of inflows, led by BlackRock's 224 million. So it shouldn't be down. It should still be up. So let me message him this as well, and say like, shouldn't there's more money? Yeah. More money entering.
Oh.
Unsure what. Now?
Well, no, because you always want to, things to talk about. I'm thinking about selling my house.
I think you should as well.
I'm thinking about it. Haven't got that far yet.
This is just a conversation between me and Tammy. I'm not telling anyone else out there in the comments to sell their house. But Tammy, yeah, you totally should.
I know. You've been telling me that for a year and a half. So, but I'm getting closer. But I don't know. I mean, I'd probably reinvest it into another property down here. No, just a big down payment.
Yeah.
I'd say this is my dilemma. This is what I was thinking. Because I think with the election, interest rates are going to go down depending on who gets elected. Rates will be better. So I'm thinking that in the next, I don't have to sell my house anytime soon. I got somebody paying my mortgage. That's fine. But if OMI does well and I sell what I want to sell, then I'll have money there and I don't have to sell my other property. Or I just wait and then see what I sell with OMI. And then if it's not enough, then I sell my house and then I got some extra cash.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where my head's going.
Nice. There's another person that's selling their house literally in like, well, they're listing it on the market in like 7 days.
Where are they located? Or do you not want to say?
In the middle of America. I'll say it that way.
Okay.
And so their mortgage payment here would be pretty similar to what renting a house of the same size would be. So their lifestyle wouldn't change.
Yeah.
Their lifestyle would stay pretty much the same, but they would get like a extra $500,000 to $1 million, $750,000, whatever.
Well, in real estate, I don't think you can ever go wrong. But do they have a family? They got kids?
Yes, but they're grown.
Okay.
So netting that extra $750,000 to rent a place and to put half of that into crypto.
Yeah.
$375 going into crypto could easily become 30
millions.
Yeah.
Easy. Well, and for me, I'm not looking at, when I was looking at properties, I was actually looking in Vegas and in here and here. Mm-hmm. I would get like a 2 or 3 bedroom condo. I'm not looking to get, I'm thinking like 200 to 300K. I'm not looking at something elaborate. Because I travel so much for work. And I really don't want yard maintenance.
Same.
I mean, my property back home, my rental, there's yard maintenance. I'm not going to do that no more. So now if I get millions and millions of dollars, I might get a penthouse or something on the top floor. That would be kind of cool looking over Vegas, but I don't know if I really like the dry heat. I could go get a job in Florida and make over 6 figures easy doing what I do. But the humidity, I just can't handle the humidity.
Yeah.
So
I have a lot of humidity in Puerto Rico. I would say come visit.
Yeah.
But
I would, depending on the right reason, I could potentially move. I'm not saying I would never move somewhere where there's humidity because this got to be the right reason. Right now, I'm really liking where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah.
People can come here and visit me.
I love Arizona. I've only been there once, but when I went there, it was so much fun.
We had fun.
Everyone came down. But I feel like though that we might get to do maybe like once a month. Because everyone else has their own separate lives, and it was like a special weekend when we were down there.
Well, and a lot of people don't have as much as flexibility, which is why I like my job. Oh, there's a bug. That's why I like my job, because I have a lot of flexibility. I go work for 2 weeks, have 3 weeks off. Work for 3 weeks, have 2 weeks off. So, Wes, just because I like the flexibility of being able to plan things around that.
Yeah, agreed. I like the flexibility of being a YouTuber and consultant. That makes a lot of sense. What do you think about David Cause? Have you seen the Cause artwork that he?
No.
It's like these. Let me show you.
I'll pull it up. It's on VeVe's thing.
No, it's on. It might be on David's Instagram.
On Instagram.
It used to be on his story, but
let me look on Instagram.
It's not on his. I don't think it's on his Instagram. I think it was just on his story. And
on the reels. Yeah.
Yeah, but I could Google it though, and then show you what we're talking about here.
Oh my gosh! I just got onto Instagram, and I got first thing that pops up is VeVe stuff. Tells you what I'm looking at all the time. Oh yeah, no, I did see those.
Yeah. So
I saw something with that.
He's been teasing for a while, and then there was also a cause. Oh yeah, here it is. It's from Uniqlo. So we have Uniqlo. VeVe has a partnership with them, and they just oh, hey, here's a cause/Warhol thing on Instagram. So it's just another thing that
another tease.
Hmm?
Another tease. Yeah. But I haven't been buying anything lately. Have you?
My number 41, version 2 logo.
The logo. Yeah, that's the last thing you bought. Yeah, I haven't put any money in. I haven't sold anything. I've just been kind of pretty stale.
Yeah, I mean, it was $1,000. You know, it was
right.
You know, it was a lot. So I mean, I still want to collect all the Mighties, but to put $2,200 on that, just on the Noir, it'd be like $3,000 with everything, because you still have. I only have half of the Spider-Man Mighty set, and then I only have one of the Groots. So
half of the Spider-Man set. Which one's that? The one with Noir.
Yeah, because you have the Peter Parker, you have the Silk, you have the.
I have all of them except for Noir on that set, but I only have one of the Groots.
Yeah.
So unless, I mean, I might have this take a step back a little bit and wait and pick them up later or after. See, yeah. Oh, you know, so we're not talking politics, but I saw something on TV before I walked out here about Trump replacing, who is his running mate? Yes, replacing Vance with RFK.
I mean, he's already going to make him that, what's that called? Going to put him in charge of president assassination investigations, like his new
RFK.
Yeah, because when Trump got shot, he's like, hey, we need to launch a full investigation for this. Like, a lot of times you had, let's say, like the Challenger disaster, I think that was like 7 days. I think like after Pearl Harbor, it was like 7 days. Like, the only major event or major catastrophe that didn't have a full-fledged investigation within like 10 days was like 9/11. I think it was actually 411 days after the attacks was a full like investigation launched. But everything else was like 7 to 10 days. So when Trump had, you know, got his like ear like half, like he didn't get it blown off, it just kind of pierced through. But that's something that he wants investigated, and he's putting RFK in charge of this division. And he's also going to have, when he's president, going to release the JFK files. So we're finally going to know what the fudge happened to JFK, who killed him, who the second shooter was. Like, and it was like, bruh. So I'm pretty excited.
Sorry, I'm messaging Bill. Humidity. Oh, I don't know how to spell humidity. Obviously, it's got a red underline.
Going to buy a place in Varado.
There.
Get him, Bill. I mean, Vance he's a really good speaker. So when like the mainstream media, they like interview him and they like go after him. I haven't seen an interview yet where he like really messed up. He's handled those questions pretty well, but despite that, it wasn't really. I don't know the political calculus for getting him, because Trump was going to win Ohio anyway, and Vance is from Ohio, so I guess he helped him lock up that state in a bigger margin. But I would rather him get someone from Pennsylvania or a swing state that could help him in the election.
Right.
And you know, getting like a straight white male, you know, is probably not going to help with minorities. He is a veteran, which I like, which is cool. But yeah, I know you said not political. Anyway, Jeremy also said August low month for crypto, should pick up in September.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Up October, you have Uptober, so you know we'll see.
So JD Vance, ooh, he's not cute. Sorry, not that should matter, but he's Trump's definitely not cute either.
Well, he's almost 80 years old, so. You know.
So what? I know people that are 80 that look like they're 60 and they still look fine. It's all in how you take care of. It's all the Botox he takes.
He probably takes Botox. Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't. Yeah, you think?
Yeah. I mean, what we do to try to retain our youth, like in the next. Well, I know I want to go to wherever it is that does the best hair transplants.
Oh, we're going to Colombia. I want to go to Colombia.
I know you want to go to Colombia for
Shush.
Okay. for reasons.
For reasons.
Yeah. So I want to get. There are these things.
I think Ray was telling us someplace in Canada. Wasn't he saying someplace in Canada for hair transplants?
Yeah. So I'll do that with him next year. He wants to do that.
Yeah.
There's these things at the end of your DNA called telomeres, and typically whenever they run like short out, like that's when like the cell dies. That's when you start aging. That's when whatever. Right. But studies have shown that massive amounts of vitamin D will help those telomeres shorten less. So in the like one study they did, they had like two. I think they did it with twins. One guy was just living his life, and the other guy was taking a lot of vitamin D. And like 10 years later, the guy that was just living life, his telomerase shrunk by, let's say, like 50%, where the other guy's only shrunk by like 25%. And I was like,
So vitamin D is good.
Yeah, D is really good.
Yeah.
You hear that? Everyone go get the D. JK.
Right, which is why I'm in Arizona. Vitamin D, sun.
I'm so jealous of like white people because like when I
white
because
I'm whiter than white. You're gonna look at my legs and you got to put sunglasses on.
I know it's like the beacons are lit and Gondor's calling for aid. But whenever I go out running, I get really brown, and then I could be able to tell. Like, one, I get really brown, and two, I don't get the same vitamin D that everyone else would get from the sun because I have like that shielding. So like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess you can't really tell. Oh, maybe you can. I don't know. The brown is like more down here, and the light is more up there. Because that's what's shielded.
Well, yeah, you're wearing t-shirts and stuff a lot, and so you only get.
So, but it's like it's not like I'm. Yeah, you could like really see it. It's not like I'm running for like 3 hours. I'm running for like 30 minutes, and I get so brown.
But it's like when I'm wearing shorts outside all the time and flip flops. You know, it's like like my new roommate that we're moving into. Her daughter plays golf, and she's really active in golf. Her feet, because she's wearing socks and golf shoes all the time, are white as a ghost, but the rest of her body's like tan like you. I mean, like whiter than me, white.
See, this is what I get jealous of, because like white people like walking like solar panels. Like you just absorb all of that sun and vitamin D. And granted,
we also burn really like lobsters a lot easier.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I dated a girl once that she could maybe spend like 5 minutes to 10 minutes in the sun, but after that, she was ginger, so she just got super.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was pale AF.
Yeah, redheads.
Yeah. Well, I'm moving to Puerto Rico. Well, in the U.S., crypto taxes, especially on all of these gains, depending on where you live too, because you could have the state taxes are different. But it'd be up to like 40-45% at the end of it, and that's almost half. And I would like to think that I'm pretty good at capital allocation, and I have no issue giving to charity all the time. But giving half of what I earn to the government, which is historically horrendous at capital allocation, is just a double. I just refuse to do that. And Puerto Rico, the crypto tax is only 4%. So
and I agree with you because what frustrates me about like capital gains and everything is because we made good choices and good investments, the government wants to take half, 40 to 50. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be investing their money and make good choices instead of doing what they're doing, borrowing money from Social Security, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah. What's this? Arizona's too hot, but he was.
It's not hot.
I
mean, it's hot. It is hot, but I'm literally doing a live stream outside. It's probably 102 now.
102. That is pretty hot.
But it's still not that bad because I mean, I can sit outside and I'm doing fine. Whereas if I was in Florida, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah. So how does your hair get with the humidity? Does it get all like?
No, my hair. No, look, it's straight. Yeah, I'm not like, it's 103. It's 103 right now.
Yeah, but it's not like humid there, you said, right?
No, it's not humid at all. No, even when I'm in Florida, it doesn't go. My hair is naturally straight. I'm not like Bam Bam, where her hair is naturally curly. Like if she was to go, right? When we were in San Diego, she's straightening it so much. But if she was to be in Florida, her hair would go crazy. My hair doesn't do that because it's naturally straight.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see Bam Bam's hair in Florida. Go there and be like, oh, let's see what goes on.
I'm going to tell her you said that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I know we're running out of time. We're supposed to get together, and I'm running out of time because I leave on Monday again. But
okay, I'll be yeah. She gets. Well, she doesn't really leave. I mean, I guess we're running out of time for New York Comic-Con. Yeah, we gotta see. I'll see
that's right.
next week when Rain comes. We'll discuss about I think he already has a place though.
I think
Rain.
him and Dr. O Stuff and Cosmo got a place. I think Dr. O Stuff already got it. Because he said that he's a snobby when it comes to places like that. He wants to be in a nice place.
They do have nice places. Yeah,
they got nice taste, you know.
They do. I do.
Tell them we can sleep on the couch. We're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Like honestly, at those places I get really drunk anyway. So throw me in the tub. I'll be fine.
Right, pillow and blanket. That's it.
Especially if Taps is there.
Oh yeah.
Tub stream.
How's Taps doing? We haven't heard about him for a while.
He's good, living his life. He's in a bowling league. He got a dog with his new bae, with his wife, and
nice.
He's living the dream.
What about NFT Pirates? Haven't heard from him. Somebody else asked about him, and I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Let's see. Mr. Chad, NFT Pirates. He reposted something in July, so that was last month. Let's see if he replied to anything. On 9 August, he replied to something. But he's really not active. That was one of my favorite podcasts that I did was with him. We went for like 3 hours, and then VeVe Magic came on. It's VeVe Magic's birthday, by the way.
It is. Everyone. Happy birthday, Magic.
Happy birthday, Magic. Love her. Arizona's 120 in the summer.
I know.
It's summer right now, and she said it's like what 105?
I'm outside right now. It's 103. I'm not saying, but so Wes, I agree with you. It's 120 in the summer, but for me, it's easier because I travel for work. So I'm only home for at the most 2 weeks, and then I leave again. So for me, it's really because I know a lot of people, especially that live in Washington. They come down here. They go to Washington during the summer months, June, July, August, and then head back down here for the rest of the year. So no, I totally get it. But still, 100, I don't think it got 120. I think it got to 110, 115 maybe. Yeah. No, it got 118 when I was in Vegas. But I'd still rather be here than, oh, love it. Hi, hun. I was just talking, I was talking about him, her, I don't know who, because I don't know.
I think he's a him. I think
so too, but I hate assuming. About our last live stream with my BTC friend, and she asked me what was their name. I said I think like it, love it, something. So I was close. Yeah. That was funny. I was telling her about that whole conversation.
Yeah, he. I think was Lovett the one that asked if
Lovett asked.
Okay, Lovett asked if we were.
He did. If
okay,
I was
so yeah, I feel like this is the new rumor that's circulating now. That is the. Yeah.
Oh, and he said, yeah, it's a him. Okay.
Oh, it is a him. Yeah.
Find me on Twitter or X. Say hi.
Go. So he's got. Have you seen his videos yet? I think I told you about him last week.
Yeah, I went online. I went on after the stream and looked at a couple, but I didn't go hugely in depth into that. So, but yeah, no, cool.
I just like that he has happy.
Is that my girlfriend? Your girlfriend? Who? Me? We already talked about it last time.
Yeah, we talked about unless he didn't. Sometimes we don't get the comments right away.
Right.
So maybe he didn't see it.
So
but yeah.
No, we are not boyfriend and girlfriend. Just really good friends.
We're both single. Well, I mean, are you single?
I talk to people, but yes, I'm single.
Yeah,
just because I talk to you don't mean I'm with you. Just so y'all know. Just saying. There's some weird people out there. I attract the weirdos for some reason, especially in the poker world.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, there are some weirdos in poker. There's some weirdos everywhere, but I think
shall we recycle? So Planet Vampire said, shall we recycle the convo? I know, I just said we already talked about it last week. He just must not have heard it, hon.
My favorite time at a poker table was in Vegas, and this one guy, he was the dealer, I forget his name. Maybe his name was Tyler. One of their names were Tyler. And this one guy, he looked like Robert from Everybody Loves Raymond. He was big. He was tall.
Oh,
He had
okay.
that deep voice.
Yeah.
And one of the times was like he was losing on like every single bet that he was making outside the poker table. Like he was betting like 5K on one game, 5K on like another, on like sports games. I was like, oh, what about like the Utah Jazz game or whatever it was? And he just looks at me. He's like, I was like, damn. He didn't have to say anything, just to look.
It's crazy. I hear that players do so many prop bets, which a prop bet is side bets on sports, or I mean, there's this one prop bet that players do, and it's all about how many red cards come on the flop or black cards, and they'll bet $1,000 at more red or more black, and then whichever comes more on the flop, grand, easy. I mean, poker players are some of the most degen gamblers.
Yeah.
I mean, because they don't. A lot of poker players don't just play poker. A lot of them play in the pit. They play craps. They play, baccarat, and
they play everything.
They play everything usually.
Telling my friend Mike about this there for his retirement party. That there's one guy. He was in and out really quick. Like he came in and he lost in like 3 hands and he was out. And the dealer and this guy that looked like Robert from Everybody Loves Raymond, they were talking about him, and they were just like, ask him about his luck. I was like why? What's like? I'll ask. Like I do a podcast. I'm a YouTuber. Like I'll ask him anything. And it's like, no, you don't understand. This guy has had sex twice and got both of the girls pregnant in his whole. I was like, what?
Oh, I think you told me this. I think I've heard this before. Yes.
Could you imagine?
No.
Tammy Hanna. Could you imagine having just sex twice in your life and both times getting the person pregnant?
No. No. Well, now, I mean, I don't have to worry about that anymore. No more babies, but God, no.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
Shoot, I remember when my daughter was pregnant, and so my daughter is not biologically my daughter, just so y'all know. I just claim her. But when her and my son were pregnant, her mom was pregnant at the same time as her. And they came to me and my ex-husband at the time, and said, we should get pregnant too, so we can all have kids together. I'm like, yeah, no. No. I mean, I think my youngest, so so my youngest was 16 at the time. Why would I want to start all over again? No.
Oh, no. I could never. I had a dream. I had I guess, nightmare about that the other night as well, where this girl comes to me
about having a kid.
Yeah, where this girl was like, hey, you know how we were trying not to get pregnant? I was like, yeah. I was like, pregnant. I was like, and I was,
Could you imagine seeing a little Randy around?
Huh?
Seeing a little Randy around there.
That's also, I think, I don't know if I've said, that's also my biggest fear, is somebody coming up to me with like this 10-year-old brown child and be like, is yours? Like,
10-year child, yeah.
Yeah. I can't do it, Tam. I can't. I am so fine with other people's kids. Other people's kids are great. I will take them to concerts. I will throw water balloons at them and have great times playing video games, listening to music, because I don't have to be like super responsible. But I remember visiting a couple friends a few months ago, and their kid like really liked me for whatever reason, and they're like, he idolizes you. And I was like, oh, I freaking hope not, because I drink too much and I'm a little bit of a degenerate gambler, and it's just like, if there's anyone, like, I don't think these genes should go into someone else. I think like the cycle stops with me.
Yeah. I think you would be a good dad. I think you'd be a good dad. You'd be fun. I'm just saying, if you did, I'm pretty sure the mom would be the disciplinary person and you'd be the fun person.
Yeah, I'd be very irresponsible with that. Like,
yeah.
Can I stay up and play Nintendo? Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Sure, why not? Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. I'd make them earn it though. I'd be like, all right, you got to do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups, and then we can do. And then
the dog doesn't like me.
Poor doggo. We've gone for an hour 14. Ran out of comments. Should we end it here?
Sure, whatever. I'm good.
All right. Yeah, and I'll talk to you off camera for a bit.
All right, hon.
Okay. We'll end it right meow. Everyone say bye-bye today.